something that somebody does, you just don't listen to it, you know? I'm not a fan of Lil Wayne, so I just don't listen to his music.
But don't you think that the people who were commenting were in their own way making jokes? Because that's what comedy is now.
I don't know, dude. There's this odd, like, thing that's come from the internet, and that's, you know, this just hateful perspective on life. Like, everybody hates everything. And, you know, I'm guilty of it too. You know, when Tupac died, you know, because I listened to rock music and I was a rocker and all this bullshit. You know, we were all like, oh yeah, it's great, he's dead, he got shot in the nut, he's one Pac. And, you know, all that bullshit. And it's like, why? What is the point of that? It's just hateful. And, you know, unnecessarily hateful. It's not like the guy's ever done anything to anyone to merit that kind of response.
So did he actually die or what?
Apparently not.
Because TMZ was fucking writing him off.
Yeah, TMZ was getting fucking hard as shit. They were like, oh my god, I'm gonna come. If this fucking guy dies, all over you, Harvey Levin.
Yeah.
I think they jumped the gun early on that.
God damn, that's strong.
Now, even though this was a huge news story for about 45 minutes on Friday, I think we should really talk about the biggest news story of the week, and it happened on Wednesday.
Which
What was
is?
that?
The big announcement on Wednesday.
What was it? The Pope?
Fuck you with the Pope. I don't care who the Catholics elected imaginary friends to be. I'm talking about important news.
Oh, excuse me.
Enlighten us, please. I really don't.
We obviously missed it. What is
I've been
it?
out of touch.
There's going to be a Veronica Mars movie.
Who the fuck is Veronica Mars?
Really?
Oh my god.
MSR, really?
Yeah, really, dude. That is the best show ever.
Is she that broad from,
It's like Sarah Marshall, the one
Sarah
that...
Marshall, really?
Yeah.
You like flat fucking chested bitches?
Dude, she was smoking some
No,
pole
I
in
like
that movie.
intelligent bitches.
You think she looks intelligent because she looks like a stuck-up bitch.
So you never watched Veronica Mars then?
No.
No, I have a life.
Great show.
About it.
Here's the thing, though. The show had a cult following for a few years. They announced on Wednesday morning that Warner Brothers has agreed to move forward on the movie if we can raise $2 million in the next 3 days on Kickstarter. They had the $2 million in 10 hours.
Wow.
That's like...
What do you think about this Kickstarter thing?
What is Kickstarter?
It's where you go
Hold on.
and you
She
go
got
for money.
really fucking angry when she... What is Kickstarter?
What the f- I'm just so tired of people making all these, like, websites and bullshit. Like, just have one thing for everything, and that's it. Like, there's Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I mean, just... It's all the same
You
fucking
want
thing.
Walmart to come out with an app that just has everything?
I don't even want an app. I don't have a
That
phone.
would actually be dope.
where you can
If they
have
could
apps.
Walmart the internet. Oh my god, that would be...
Shop.
Do you know how
Dude,
horrible the fucking customer service would be for that shit?
my brain just erupted. My brain just erupted.
The internet skits from the Dave Chappelle show.
Yes.
Wow.
Fucking... What the fuck was that?
So what is Kickstart?
Is a website where people go and
It's like Indiegogo.
Why? Why would you... Why would you reference another thing that you know she's not gonna know? Like... What the fuck is that?
Go ahead.
So Kickstarter is a website where people can ask
Kind of
for...
like crowdfunder.
Dude.
Okay, that, he knows about all these charitable sites. He must, have an account with all of them.
Did I tell you that Veronica Mars is getting a movie?
I'm not going to do the show for this long tonight. I cannot handle this shit.
Oh, god damn you. So...
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Alright. Kickstarter is a website where you can go and collect donations for whatever the project you're doing. I've seen some where it's like, we're writing a book, I am trying to go to Italy, but the thing that bothers me is that...
So homeless people have their own website now?
No, but it's like celebrities panhandling now.
Well, no, it's mostly not celebrities.
Yes, but celebrities are starting to
Veronica Mars is going to create a celebrity market there.
I mean, even professional... Nigel McGuinness...
I wouldn't call him a celebrity.
Or
a guy with money.
In the recognized name that could acquire enough attention to get the money he needs to make the documentary that he was doing.
Right.
And it was because...
money that he didn't have that he got through donations.
Yes. So he's going out asking for donations to shoot a documentary.
Right. And the thing is that when you donate, you're promised something. They have to, number one, meet their goal, otherwise they don't get any of the money. And they have to finish the project, and they have to offer you something as an investor for the completed product.
So was Nigel McGuinness offering, like, hand jobs to everybody?
Probably hand jobs and a copy of the DVD, yeah.
And, like, a copy of the Transporter, too.
Yes. one of those bargain bin copies with no extras on it.
Yeah. It says rental on the bottom.
It's on VHS.
Anyway. So, what's been going on this week with you, my bunny?
Oh, nothing much.
Do you want to up the status of your back?
Well, it's still better, but beer and pills help it even more. I can actually stand up, for the most part.
She's been working out like 50 Cent.
Yeah, upside down and
yeah,
shit.
She's hanging upside down with like a sweatband on. She's just looking jacked and hella intimidating and black.
I don't want to be too black because I don't want Chelsea Handler coming after me.
Yeah. I hear she likes the Negroes.
Heard it, I synced it.
I seen the pictures.
Yeah, in his bed or somebody's bed. That's so disgusting. Like, honestly, like, if I was 50 Cent, and I think he's okay looking. I mean, he's not, like, hot or anything. He's an average guy. But if I was that famous and, like, so many people liked me, and I was with Chelsea Handler, I wouldn't tweet pictures about it, and I wouldn't talk about it, and if she in public said something about it, I'd slap her. Navajo. I can't be associated with that. I'm known for fucking video vixens and then Chelsea Handler? Like, are you serious?
She's hot, dude. She's not as hot as Veronica Mars, but she's hot.
Yeah, in like fucking dog years.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. She's dog ugly, which means she qualifies for dog life.
Yeah, no, she's not hot.
She iams.
Yeah, and then her dog water bowl is...
Oh, your hair's so shiny.
My flea treatment.
God. Would she be anywhere if she didn't, fuck her job and keep her more talented friends around?
Well, didn't she do like a sketch comedy show where it was punked for women on the Oxygen channel before she got the show on E?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's the way, like she was doing money.
So you mean that's where she started sleeping her way to the top?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, she established an audience. Like, yes, you can get put into that position, but maintaining that position is dude. Like, if that show wasn't making the ratings, it wouldn't be on the air. Just look at her fucking TV show.
Take away the roundtable segment. What does she have?
She does primarily the roundtable section, and then it's like a 3-minute interview, and her opening and closing monologues.
That's written. All she does is read. She's like a newscaster.
I don't know, dude. Like, you can say what you want about her, and I'm not saying, like, you know, Chelsea's my bestie or anything, but, you know, people can't, like, I'm not saying that she's talented or super talented, but she's got to have something that draws an audience in.
Well, I'll tell you what, the only time she was ever pretty was when they originally shot the opening to her show, however many years ago.
Yeah, they like that shit well. They lit that shit real well, because I was like, yeah, she's alright. And then she comes out and her fucking shit's like, she looks like a Skeletor and shit. It's all just sunken in and like wrinkly and...
I think her fans mistake sassiness for talent.
Yeah, you know, a bunch of girls that, you know, drink a lot, and they're like, oh, she represents us, because she's
about something then. I've been meaning to bring this up for a while.
What's up?
What with it? No, I'm not saying it's not cool, but like girls are like proud to be whores now. To each their own. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I come from a time where being a whore was not a good thing.
Yeah, it's a brave new world, man. It's a brave new world. Everything is quick. You know, things move fast.
But yeah, I guess. They're happy to be whores. They affectionately call each other slut and bitch and all that stuff. And
yeah.
I don't get it.
The thing I don't really like, and every woman's guilty of it, when they refer to their best friend as like their wife.
Oh, yeah.
Or their baby mom.
Their baby mama.
Or, you know, something, you know, lightweight gay. It's like, yeah, that's my lover. It's like, really? I'm friends with a lot of people. Like, me and you, I'm not like, oh yeah, that's my baby daddy.
You better not.
It ain't mine.
We have a female in the room. What's her perspective on this?
Well, I was guilty of that. My old BFF used to be my baby mama.
Where does that come from? What is that about?
I don't know. It's kind of like family, but I don't know. I don't know how it started. It was just the baby mama, and that was it. But that's when I was young, when I was drinking, and I could fucking drink all night and fucking sleep for 30 minutes and fucking go to work the next day, or stay up all night and fucking didn't have any responsibilities, and I was retarded because I was young. I've grown up now. Ain't nobody my baby mama.
Okay.
I am the baby mama.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I'd like to ask another question.
Mm-hmm.
This is specifically about females again.
Okay.
The thing with the tattoos on the chest, like across the shoulder
that's
blades.
fucking retarded. No.
What is that about?
That is fucking a hard life. Because you have to be fucking retarded to get that shit. To think that anyone's going to take you seriously with that is ridiculous.
You could never wear a low-cut shirt, right?
No, I think that's why they get it there. They don't realize, like, in 20 years...
But it's ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly now.
I think it's also, like, a target.
Yeah, it's the new...
Backwards. Full frontal. Tramp stamp.
So girls are actually doing facials now?
Yeah,
I thought that was just in porn.
Well, you know, they gotta keep up with the next bitch, so I guess so. Yeah, me neither.
Can I on your face and be like, face?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what Larry hears.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... Never mind!
You may have done it in the past, but not with me.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. Like, that was when you were younger.
That
was with those Chelsea Handler bitches.
Is it an empowering thing, or is it a lack of self-respect thing? Or, I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just trying to, figure it out.
Why do they do it?
Why do they do it or not do it?
Why do they, take loads to the face?
Yeah.
I think they actually...
Why would you fucking do that unless you were being paid to do that?
Well, I honestly think that when they do it, that they're just a really sexual person, and that they enjoy it because maybe the person that's doing it is enjoying it, so they want to make that person happy. Or if, honestly...
No, I don't buy that.
No,
I think that's what it is. I mean, I'm a girl, I'm just telling you, like... There's things that when you're in a marriage that you do for the other person, not just sex-wise, that you do to make the other person happy. Like, you think Larry wants to go couponing with me? No. But he does it because he knows that it makes me happy.
No, there's a difference, though, between, going down to the fucking Walmart and taking a load to the face. It's a slight difference, but there's a difference.
Just to clarify, never... has she taken a load to the face for me?
I know, I'm not saying
nobody.
She did. I'm just saying.
Hey, for nobody.
Watching Love Actually, and then, getting Love Actually on your face.
Person with bodily fluids, whether it's sweat, spit, anything, and all that shit you need to keep that shit to yourself.
Like, you will see me and her kiss, like, on the lips, but you'll never see us, like, make out.
Yeah.
Because she's not a makeout person. Like, it's like, no.
Just so you know, I don't want to see that. So.
Oh, come on, baby.
No.
No.
I don't want to know that you're doing it.
Let's make out right now.
Stop.
See, that's the best thing about having the you are intimate with on the show. You can say things like that to them, and it's not, some weird little dude that just...
Wow.
What the fuck is that?
This is my money maker. Make it rain. No, it's my email for...
Okay.
Holla back, girl. Ooh. So yeah, any other girl advice? Let me know.
Does anybody give a shit about the Pope?
No.
Who?
The Pope. Francis or some shit?
Francis!
You know what?
That whole thing is just funny to me.
Real quick though, there is one thing that I wanted to say. Little Wayne, I just didn't much. Can you people stop doing regular drugs that Kaiser gives out for acne? Can't even get that shit if I have my back is hurting. I can't get anything good because these people, I don't know how the fuck they get it, but they get it, they abuse the system, and then I have to give my fucking DNA just to get a fucking prescription. Stop it.
Well, I think what the real kicker is when they make this scissor, they put a Jolly Rancher in there, and that makes all the difference.
Really?
So maybe if you just get some Jolly Ranchers.
Are you really serious though? Like, I don't even know what, like when you say codeine, I'm thinking of like the real
It's cough syrup, but a specific kind. There's like 2 different kinds you can get. This one has to have codeine in it. They mix it with soda and a Jolly Rancher.
By the
Really?
way, we are live on Ustream, in case you were wondering, MSI.
22 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, scissor.
Oh, okay. I had no idea, honestly. I just really thought they were like buying Robitussin and drinking it.
I heard another disturbing one. I think it's called Jankum,
Jenko?
something like that. It's where you shit in a bag, and then you kind of close the bag and put a balloon over it, over the open end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And as the shit decomposes, it releases gases.
Yes.
And it fills up the balloon.
And then you inhale the balloon.
Right.
I mean,
I just
You're
gotta
just getting high off of shit particles at that point.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to translate this. I'm gonna have to forward it to you. I just got a request for a birthday party, but it's in Espanol.
Wow. Wow.
I'm serious. You're supposed to help me. You're my, like, translator.
Send it to my friend Eli Navarro. Some people call him Weeble.
I thought immigrants don't have email addresses.
Well, he doesn't have an email. You have to find him.
It's leaflord37 at hotmail.com.
Yeah, it has to be Hotmail.
What you do is you get a hold of Veronica Mars and she'll find him for you.
Oh. Like that, huh?
That you like think of me when we're not
That what?
angry or whatever, but I only like you as a friend.
Wait,
come
you
on.
cut out in the middle of that. What are you talking about?
Come on.
Music of the week?
Music of the week. He said something like, I'm glad that you think about me during the week when we're not doing the show. But I only like you as a friend.
Oh. Thank you for letting me down so easily. I'll try to sleep tonight.
You can go now if you like. Get some extra rest.
Really, dude? Are you really serious?
Super cereal.
I'm gonna unleash the crack in me, but I'm serious.
You guys, can we get into the music of the week? Okay! So, we are going to now play the music of...
Yeah, we got that. Let's play it.
Well, I was stretching it out because I'm trying to pull it up. Normally I have it on the iPad, the show on the iPad currently, so it takes a little bit longer because I'm having to do it on my phone. Times are tough in the future. I actually have to my cell phone rather than my, tablet. So, do you want to... Oh, by the way, the first one you sent, the AWOL Nation one, we did that on, I want to say, the second. So,
Alright.
get the one in that list, and if you still want, I will play that other one.
You don't have to play the other one. This song is a song I haven't heard in a while, and it came up this week, and Warhols. And I used to have this album that it comes off of it. I don't remember what it was called, but it had a banana on the cover. And the song was called We Used to Be Friends.
It wasn't the Veronica Mars soundtrack?
It was not the Veronica Mars soundtrack.
Because conveniently, it's on the Veronica Mars soundtrack.
Veronica Mars, did I mention that?
Oh my god.
I'm literally fucking kill myself to that song.
Don't wait until after 2015 and you've seen the Veronica Mars movie.
Don't ever make me sit through that song ever, never, ever again.
Was I put fucking Britney Spears? Take it
Oh,
back.
take it back. Take it back.
Take it back. That Britney Spears thing was a monstrosity.
Oh god. I don't remember what mine was.
Yes, I do. Do you want to introduce it, or should I?
No.
Okay, so my wife's pick for this week is by the Beastie Boys. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's called Sabatouche. Sabatouche. And I pulled it from their greatest hits album, but I believe it. Is it on Ill Communication or is it on?
Yeah.
It's on Ill Communication. That's the one that had Short Shot on there, right? So that was her pick. I, as per usual on the week, I decide, oh, this is going to be the song. And then, I continue, listening to the radio. And then it's like, holy shit, that's going to be it. And, so I had like 5 songs, and I'm only gonna play one because that's just too much. So I'm gonna play a song by the Broken Bells off of their self-titled album, and it is called The Ghost Yeah, so that was my pick.
Wow.
And I want to close up the music bag unless anybody has any opinions on the Broken Bells. What do you think of that song, baby?
On your song, I slipped my right wrist. On his, I slipped my left.
Okay. Were you in the bathtub?
Only a matter of time.
Up the road or across the street?
Across the street.
Oh, so it was just a cry for help cut?
Yes.
I just want you to see me.
Now I'm gonna go buy some fancy little bracelets to cover it up.
Do you see me now? I'm gonna get some blue strong bracelets so nobody sees these. keep on living. So, let's just keep moving it along, unless, you know, like, it's weird, because when we do the show normally, leading up to the show, I think of, like, 500 things that I want to get off of my chest. And then when we sit down in the chair, 9 times out of 10, maybe a third, you know, produces itself. Maybe a third. And today, not much. Not a whole lot. Navajo Indians. But, so I think we should just move into another thing that we do every week. Every week, we watch films. And the thing that we're supposed to do is watch films that we haven't seen. You know, life is very short, and every time you watch a movie more than once, you're wasting an hour and a half of your life. Life is too short for that. Let's watch new movies. That being said, let's get into the movies we watched this week.
Check on the gate.
MSR, why don't you start it off? Because the movies I watched with my wife.
Okay. Well, there was a movie that I had, like when we first started doing this thing, one of the first movies I watched was called The Man from Earth.
Yes.
Which was about a guy who claimed to be like 10,000-year-old caveman.
And wasn't it the dude from fucking Terminator 2 who was part of Skynet? He was so I can't hold this.
The black dude?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't it. It was Tony Todd.
Oh, was it Tony Todd?
Yeah.
It looks like that dude on the cover. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's Tony Todd. Anyways, when I talked about the movie, you dismissed it as sounding like safety not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went ahead and watched Safety Not Guaranteed this week.
And what'd you think of that?
I thought The Man from Earth was a much better movie.
Oh, I guess I'll have to give that a day in court then.
Safety Not Guaranteed was just so... It was like a mumblecore template for a rom-com.
I can see that.
It was just, you know, you have your surly, damaged lead girl, and then your quirky lead guy, and it built to an ending that I was just like, what the fuck? Really?
You didn't like the ending?
Not at all. No.
Oh, I dug the ending.
And the storyline with the other dude banging the old girl, and that went nowhere.
It didn't go nowhere, but it was one of those...
The nerdy Indian kid that needed to be saved from his virginity. Dude, come the fuck on.
I don't know, dude. I disagree. I actually really enjoyed that movie. I thought that, you know, everybody did they played their part well. I actually liked the reporter that's from The New Girl in that role, because it's very close to what he does normally on The New Girl, with a little bit of a darker undertone. You know, he's, you know, a little less approachable.
Yeah. I thought the best part of the movie was when, what was her name, Darius? Where she goes and meets Belinda, who she thought was dead.
Yes.
Belinda was played by Kristen Bell, who, as you know,
oh my god,
played Veronica Mars in the TV series from 2004 to 2007.
So why don't you just break down Veronica Mars for a second? I mean, we've given it enough time. Let's hear what the show's about. Please.
I'm not going to tell you.
Please.
Nope.
I'm asking you.
No, you're not being serious.
For the sake of, I've had to hear about it this entire show. What the fuck is the show about? man.
So the other movie I watched
Yes?
was Oz the Great and Powerful.
Oh, you did?
I did.
The Jimmy Franco, Sam Raimi affair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
Mila Kunis is a very pretty girl.
Uh-huh.
She is not at all a good actress in this movie.
She's not a really
Like, not
great actress.
even a little bit.
She's not really a great actress. Have you seen
Okay, I'm glad
Black
you said
Swan?
that because she's fucking awful in this movie.
Have you seen Black Swan? Hands down the worst part of that movie.
She's hands down the worst part of this movie.
And she was hands down the worst part of Ted.
I don't know if she was in that.
Yeah, she plays Marky Mark's girlfriend. And it's...
Awful. She had several cringe-worthy moments where I'm sure she thought she was acting the fuck out of that scene.
Do you remember her in Black Swan, babe?
Yes.
Like, she was supposed to be this, like, free-spirited and...
But she was to stab you in the back, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just... that was Aronofsky that did Black Swan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he doesn't know how to direct women, or...
She was on that 70s show. Do you guys really think she's going to be
Well,
anything
didn't
other than that?
Natalie Portman win an Oscar for Black Swan?
Well...
That's Natalie Portman.
Yeah, that's Natalie Portman, dude. She doesn't really turn in bad performances. She acted her ass off in Your Highness. So, you know, it's like, come on.
Well, some people can't be taught.
I guess.
And every
Dude.
time Mila Kunis opens her fucking mouth, I picture Meg Griffin.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm this hot girl, but that attractive.
Yeah, she's like a 7.
I wouldn't even go so far as to say, you know, a hard 6.
She's a solid 6.
Solid 6.
7 is pushing it.
You know, she's flat-chested as shit. She looks like she stinks.
Well, her
She's
boobs
really
were a
hairy.
special effect in this movie. They somehow found cleavage.
Yeah, no.
She looks like she's really hairy.
Yeah, like she has a hairy ass.
And back.
And back. Like, you know, that fucking...
You know who she's dating, right?
Yeah, she could. But, you know, you remember those fucking, like, Randy Orton tattoo on his back where they would get the tribal thing? She's got something like that, just with back hair.
Oh.
I have voices in my head, they talk to me, they understand.
Stop it. So, yeah. Rachel Weisz was also in it.
Didn't she used to be married to Aronofsky?
Yeah.
Yeah, small world,
and
right?
now she's with James Bond.
Yeah, she's blowing James Bond. You know, it's funny. I tried to watch Skyfall because I have it on Blu-ray at my house right now. I tried to watch it before the show started, so I would have, you know, something really good to talk about in our movie section.
What does that mean?
We'll get into it. But I just didn't have the time. But I guarantee for next week, I will talk Skyfall because I am going to, without this one, watch that fucking film because she doesn't like Bond films, and as you know, many would know, I am kind of a Bond fanatic. You know, films, even the ones that aren't, you know, officially considered James Bond films. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Oh, yeah. She's blowing James Bond.
Yeah. But in this movie, her characterization of her role was, I'm going to play it British.
Of course.
That was it.
I mean,
that's as far as she took it.
She's also not that good of an actress.
Come on, man. She was in The Mummy.
Her best performance is her best performance.
Doesn't she die now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So her best performance is when she plays a dead person?
Yep.
Okay.
And wasn't she in that terrible movie that Aronofsky did with Hugh Jackman?
The Fountain?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh God, I've tried watching that on more than a handful of occasions. And
it was bad enough to make her start blowing.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're gonna fucking leave your husband, leave him for James Bond.
Okay, that.
Any other dude's just not good enough. like if this one left me for James Bond, I could understand that. It's not like I would try to fight him. That guy kills people with his bare hands.
Yeah.
I'm good. You can have her. I'm taking the kids though, because you're crazy.
But if she left you for, say, like the lead character of 12 rounds, you'd put up a fight?
Who's the lead character of 12 rounds?
John Cena.
I don't watch gay movies, dude.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Really, Veronica Mars?
I've seen that movie.
It's not gay.
You won't tell us what it's about. And until you tell us what it's about, it's gay.
It's a fucking WB CSI. That's it.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It is not even a CSI.
Is it like
a
science
shit.
CSI?
So, yeah, we watch CSI a lot.
Okay, then Veronica Mars is not that.
Okay.
CSI is a great show. Ted Danson, dude.
If I could describe Veronica Mars just very briefly, I would like it to say Brick the TV series.
Really? The dialogue is catchy like that and smart?
It's smartly written, it's neo-noir, but very vulnerable.
Of course.
I'm
I'm just a girl, guys.
Not
I'm
even
just
that.
a girl. I bleed once a month. I can't help it. Like she's hiding from a bad guy. It just gets her time.
Mars
Got
really
to the
on
door.
Is Veronica Mars really on W?
It started out on UPN, no. UPN, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
And then it went to WB for like its third season, and then that was it.
So if it's as awesome as you say it is, why doesn't it have continuous seasons?
Well,
because the best shows get canceled early.
Yes, a lot of good shows are canceled after their first season. Twin Peaks was canceled after 2 seasons. That to me is...
You want to know why I really hate her? Because of her husband. He's a fucking meth addict.
Who's her husband?
The douchebag. You know who he is, Mike. Come on.
Oh, fucking, what's his name? The not funny guy who was in...
Dax Shepard.
Yes.
He's only in shit because his wife.
He's really not funny, you guys.
He wasn't in Veronica Mars.
He's really...
They weren't married then, probably.
He's really not funny. I just want to stress this to you guys. He's not a funny dude.
Funny thing in
Without a Paddle. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't watch that. The one with Luke Wilson, who's also not funny. About Idiocracy. Yeah.
Yeah. Luke Wilson. Wasn't that a Mike Judge movie? Dawson, like, what's her name from the Dawson show?
Katie Holmes?
Yeah, no, but what was her name?
Joey?
Joey. Shit. Of course. This is one of the guys. Mysteries.
Not exactly.
I think that sounds pretty clear. I think I would prefer my story rather than what it really is.
Wow, I can't believe I just googled what is Veronica Mars.
Did you?
And they really have a fucking Wikipedia for that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I will count this as a victory.
They made $2 million in 10 hours, so people could see on a big screen. Not being a teenager anymore.
Your arm is digging into
Oh, I'm
my leg.
sorry, my darling.
Thank you.
I love you.
You better. I love you too. Are we gonna talk about real good movies?
Alright, so, don't say that and then we're gonna talk about the movies we're gonna talk about. So, we had a really slow movie week.
Only because we got a new cable company.
We got a new cable company, and her grandmother was with us for a couple of days, and it's like pulling teeth to watch the room with her, because she's constantly like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so lost. Nikki, what is this? They don't seem happy.
Why does her grandma sound like Bane?
I was gonna say, why does she sound like the Puddin' Pop?
After you give me my dinner, I will give you permission to go to bed.
Wow. It's funny that you bring up Bane.
Yes, because Bane was in our first film. Tom Hardy, who we've already established I'm a big fan of, no homo. But it was Tom Hardy, and you think, oh, that's good. War. Your thoughts, baby?
I liked it.
I enjoyed it too. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I can sit here on my fucking, movie buff high horse and be like, this was a terrible film. There's nothing good and
It was actually very
about
funny,
it.
not like overly funny, not too,
Again, it harkens back to a conversation that we had on a previous episode about romantic comedies that I'd be willing to watch. And that one is definitely in that list. It has the elements of, spy and espionage, quite like the Whole Nine Yards, or, what's that terrible one with Ashton Kutcher, where he was like a fucking...
Isn't there more than one?
No, he was like a secret agent, and he's with the knocked up broad. Anyway,
I wouldn't compare it to that, because that movie was horrible.
well...
What is this? It's a gun? What do I do with this? And she was in that hideous fucking tan, trench coat.
Yes.
Oh, I hate her.
Wasn't she... She has another movie that is... It just looks terrible, so I have to watch it. One for the Money, or...
Never heard of it.
She's like a bounty hunter. And it's like, and it's based on a book. Like, she optioned the rights to this book so she can make this horrible film. Because she always plays this strong, independent woman who, hooks up with a douchebag, and he's such a fucking loser, and, she's goal-oriented, and failure that she, convinces to change and be a better man. Like, every single movie she does, that's the fucking stipulation. She's like, if I'm gonna be in the movie, I need to fucking get a total loser, suck his dick, man. Those are my rules. You ain't getting no KH unless that happens. That is my
What does it say about her character that this strong, independent woman needs this loser dick in her life?
Because, you know, the dick's good, but he needs to work on his priorities.
Yeah, haven't you?
Had it right once and has dry humped that idea to death. Like, that is her romantic comedy formula. Like, what could you say this means war?
I mean, I don't want to give it away, but I'm still upset of the one she picked.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way that guy looks.
You know,
He's
and
so
what
like
I
a
said
Ken
to
doll.
you is that, you know, in reality, what a woman is going to pick is the scumbag over the nice guy. Every fucking time. Because girls like dickheads. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's just a sad fact of life. Fucking women love assholes.
Yeah.
Big, gaping assholes. So the next movie we watched, in the same evening.
You could tell I had the control of the on-demand.
Yeah. So, I made the unfortunate mistake of giving her the remote. I was really excited about getting Showtime on demand, because now I can catch up on Dexter. Now I can watch all of Homeland. And, you know, I was thinking, oh, we're going to watch Dexter, and it's going to be awesome. And this motherfucker puts on This Means War, and I have to, like, smile and play along. But then I actually really enjoyed it. And then I'm like, okay, now we're going to go to bed and watch Dexter and maybe fuck. And instead of any of that, she puts on the 5-year engagement with Jason Segel and Emily Blunt.
How was that?
That was horrible.
Really?
Yes, I hated it.
I actually liked it. I
don't know. I just would have given up on the guy a long time ago.
It was one of those films where it's like just a string of catastrophes that take place, and it's, you know, constantly preventing this long-term goal. And, you know, it's been true in, like, every kind of movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin, or Never Been Kissed, or, you know, something where they're trying to attain something. And every time that it gets close to it happening, something fucked up happens to throw it off.
I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. I'm super tired.
Well, we're about to wrap up. Can you just hang out for a couple more minutes?
Sure.
We're wrapping up the movies, and then we're gonna do our Geeks so we can go.
Alright. I'm gonna pass out.
So there was a lot of good guest parts in the film. Camille Nanjiani, fucking Tim Heidecker, Brian Posehn, and the dude, I forget what his name is, but he's funny as fuck. He was in Anchorman. He's the one who was like, "Why would you do that, Rod? Why? You big poop mouth."
What?
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Oh my god.
Chris Parnell, maybe?
Parnell. He was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And he's got kind of the Jewy short fro kind of thing going on. Yeah. Him. That Jewy guy.
I I wanted to see that movie when I saw the previews, and then, well, I had seen one preview, and then I saw previews and went, I think I can wait.
It's definitely one of those films that if you catch it on TV, you're not going to tap through it. But it's not one of those movies that I would ever go out of my way to watch again. All of the jokes in the film were, you know, quick payoffs. It's not like a takeaway comedy.
Yeah.
That being said, good, you know, romantic comedy. Again, it, you know, managed to pepper in the romance while still focusing on funny moments and conflict. Then, just to wrap up the things we watched, another reason I didn't watch a lot of movies is because I watched the 10-part miniseries, Oliver Stone's The Untold History of the United States. And that shit's fucking amazing. I hope that ends up on Netflix because it's a good watch, and it's, you know, very well crafted and a way that it keeps you interested rather than just spouting facts at you. And you know, because it's directed by Oliver Stone and it's narrated by Oliver Stone, and you know, you can see.
Does he think he's like Ken Burns or something now?
No, you can tell that he's passionate about history. He's a history buff, and you know, he's specifically interested in American history, and it you know, presents its most of his films are about historical events. You know, JFK, Nixon, W, The Doors, Wall Street. You know, the Platoon. He did Platoon, right? Yeah, Platoon.
I have no idea.
And Savages.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Oliver Stone. And he did one of my all-time favorite films, Natural Born Killers. But I don't know if that's so much because of his filmmaking or Tarantino's original story. I gotta hand it over to his filmmaking.
That was like a perfect storm of, you had Stone directing, Tarantino's story, and you had Reznor put together the soundtrack.
Exactly. A great fucking film. But if you're gonna, you know, it's like going to history class but being entertained. That being said, let's get into it so we can wrap this up because my wife is staring at the ceiling.
I'm just looking at our mascots.
The Geek of the Week. Every week we nominate a person, or plant, or mineral, or vegetable. I don't know. But something or someone that we appreciate for whatever reason. MSR, I will let you go first.
Why do I always have to go first?
Because I like to give her a chance to think.
I'm not thinking about it. I'll go first. I don't have one.
You're not prepared?
When am I ever? Is this something that this is new?
Do you mean the segment, or you not being prepared?
Me not being prepared.
No, that's not new.
Exactly. So why do
No,
I so
neither is the segment.
Just go.
Okay. My Geek of the Week is Rob Thomas.
Rob Thomas?
Really?
From fucking,
I don't wanna be alone. The singer?
I don't know what that was. I assume it was singing, but no, not the musician Rob Thomas.
Oh, okay.
The producer Rob Thomas.
Oh my god, here we go again.
He's behind shows like Cupid, Party Down, the 90210 reimagining, I guess we're going to call that. He's a writer, he's a director, he's even appeared in some things, but this was a big week for him because it was he will be producing and, I would assume, directing a movie based on the TV show Veronica Mars.
We did a little bit of visual comedy on you at your expense. You there? Hello? Hello? Okay, so it's me. It's just me now. Everybody else is gone. So I guess I'll get into my Geek of the Week. My Geek of the Week is an unconventional geek. It's not someone that I normally would nominate, but I'm going to. And that nominee for this week is Bully Ray. Bully Ray, folks. You know, this past week he received the heavyweight championship, the Impact Wrestling Championship, I guess. I don't know if he brought that stupid face one to the ring or not, but you know, a long time coming. A lot of hate has been, you know, spewed out about this, and to the people that, you know, have a problem with, you know, a guy that's put years into this business, holding a title in a minor league company, I say, get the fuck over yourself. You know, the guy has worked for years. He's, you know, tried to do the things that, you know, he feels he has to do to be considered relevant in the wrestling business. You know, because there's so much your weight and the way that you look and, you know, all of these things. And, you know, so he's played along, he's played ball, and he's, you know, done what he had to do, kissed every ass that he had to kiss, and gotten finally to a position to hold the belt. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, Vince Russo, for one, will say, you know, that the belt isn't, it's just a prop. And, you know, for story's sake, yes, it's a prop to push the story forward. I understand that, but I also understand that, you know, it's not really at the same time. When I was coming up, I would fucking have my little fake ass styrofoam WWF championship, and I, you know, dreamed of a day where I could fucking hold that belt high. Aside from, you know, the pain aspect of professional wrestling, over, you know, wrestling really become about in, you know, and to be since Jump Street, to me, Bully Ray is fucking dynamite on the microphone. You know, he can improv, he can do what needs to be done. So why the fuck not? Why not allow him, you know, a month run or 2-month run or whatever he in reality, you know, if you're so cynical and you say that the belt is just a prop to put somebody over, then why does it matter that he holds it? He's you know, they see as being a relevant wrestler, and, you know, why not? Why someone else over him? And, you know, I've heard the argument, well, when you're the champion, you're the face of the company. Like, that you believe that, you know, CM Punk was the face of the company for the 434-day run that he was champion. When, in reality, the person selling the t-shirts and the toys and, you know, the fucking posters was not CM Punk, it was John Cena. And everybody knows that he's the fucking poster boy. So, whoever holds the belt, that's irrelevant. But for that fucking guy, who obviously it's important to him, why fucking shit on that? Why not just allow him to have his fucking moment? And get the fuck over yourself. You know, give the guy his day. And, you know, so, for that reason and that reason alone, Bully Ray is my Geek of the Week. This has been an odd one, an odd episode of the show.
Why would you say odd?
There's been a lot of talk about Veronica Mars, and there's been a lot of argument, and there's been a lot of, you know, me defending people that I wouldn't normally defend. And, you know, as we head out, I want to say, please make sure to go to geeksoftheindustry.com. Our good friend MSR here is the champion of that website, and he makes sure every day that there's something interesting and exciting for you to look at or read, or, you know, by all means, take advantage of my good friend's hard work. Go to geeksoftheindustry.com, read the blogs. The second part of my zombie story has been dropped onto the website. As always, our Geeks of the Week, our show week, the music that we listen to, the movies that we watch, and you know, various other things. But, you know, make sure you check. You can find our Facebook page, our Twitter account, and our YouTube page. I would assume that if you're watching this, you probably found. But for the rest of them, go to geeksoftheindustry.com. You can find them there. And so, saying that, I will say from my wife, and MSR, unless you wanted to say something. This has been Geeks of the Industry. My name is Chunky. May the Schwartz be with you. That's right? You would hold. Hey, is that right? You hold your hand up like